should be interesting to see how this fight plays out stylistically. On one side, we have as high-level a wrestler as we have seen cross into this division in some time. And I know you guys enjoyed talking wrestling in the fighter meeting. Is it your expectation he's going to try to take this fight down early?
Oh, John, he's going for a single leg right away.
Yeah.
It's his best takedown. He wants to take you down and he wants to wear you out. He wants to go from position A to position B. Position A, take him down. Position B, on the ground, move to C. Get to the mount. Try to find a way to dominate. And in between, suffocate. Make him work at every single turn. This guy's tremendous. He is the embodiment of the fight style that so many of us use.
Well, as you know, every MMA round begins on the feet, but prevailing wisdom is this one could hit the canvas, and sooner rather than later. So here he is, one of the consensus greatest of all time, the newly minted UFC heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones. And I think by and large, this sport is better when he is in it. Tonight, he tries to successfully defend his UFC heavyweight title.
Yeah, Jon Jones at heavyweight is something that we have waited for a really long time. And to say that he delivered would be a massive understatement as he won the fight the way that he did. Jon Jones, once again, building on such a strong legacy.
Few guys relish fight night as much as Jon Jones. You see him grinning ear to ear as soon as he hits the tunnel. We'll see how it goes in title defense number 1. Jon Jones, one of the greatest of all time, has graced the octagon yet again. Johnny Bones is ready to fight. Tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexandr King Romanov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
So here he is, the youngest champion in UFC history. Another massive spot for Johnny Bones Jones. We'll see how he approaches the early going here. Nice mix of knockouts and submissions. Hard to find any sort of weakness thus far in the UFC career of one of the greatest of all time. Jones takes the center of the octagon.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, beautiful short elbow is there. Takedown defense holds up. Hook, that'll land.
Oh, nice.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I got a fire in my hips, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did. Big ground and pound. He's got to start throwing now.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound. Huge elbow there.
work, guys. Come on.
Just over 2 minutes, round one.
Oh.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Great job landing from the top position.
All right, well, this is Jon Jones's wheelhouse right here, the ground and pound. Just a devastating ground striker, and his opponent may not be long for this.
You know, we have seen Jones do this before in his career, where when he gets you down, he is so long that even from your guard, he can land brutal elbows and cause so much damage. That has been the game plan tonight, and you can see that what Jones set out to do, he is accomplishing. They should be very proud, his team in this corner. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Jones.
Nice. Getting them out here.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so that round is in the books. Romanov's eye is looking pretty bad at this point, DC. The cut man's gonna hustle in there and see if he can work on that, or that eye might swell shut. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is gonna be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two on the way. Pinpoint jab from Johnny Bones. 84-inch reach. Must be nice, DC, right, to have that length? Whew.
Oh, big elbow.
Throws the teep. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, nice elbow change. Beautiful transition.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Alexandr Romanov's back to the side control now. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Under 3 minutes now to go round two. Close guard. Romanov's in half guard. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing...
Alexandr Romanov's going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has it. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground stroke. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, that's the end of round number two.
Stop.
All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
It's okay. We expected this type of fight. We trained for this. We're bloody.
All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his
Ready
cheek.
to fight?
I'm just saying.
Ready.
He's got a big mouth.
Good.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect.
He gets to the single collar guy. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand. Punch over the top.
Romanov's dive really strong. Maybe this is the focus.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Nice elbow change. That was a slick transition. He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack with an arm triangle. Oh yeah, he's got him. He's sit tight. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, setting up another submission now. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Oh, big shots here. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
90 seconds now to go in the round. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out. Our guys start to attack triangles.
Side control. Under a minute now to go in this one.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight. He's got the choke in.
Oh, he got out.
He got out and defended. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight, it was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that Darce choke.
Final seconds of round 3. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
The reach advantage has proven so beneficial. Another punch lands.
Nice combination of kicks there by Jones. All right, single collar tie now. And a nice job at the... Oh, hip toss to get him down.
Oh, right into mount. Oh, he got to the spot.
You need to fight now.
Oh, big shots raining down. Romanov's eye now closing up. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
Alexandr Romanov's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time. And you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lim. All right, side control now. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempts to get past his guard.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, this could be over soon. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Well, he's got his back now. Jones is in half guard. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Romanov. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Romanov's face is a hot mess, man. That cut on his cheek is getting worse by the minute and worse with every strike landed by his opponent. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
Right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot hit another shot like that.
Oh, that's gonna soften him up. Massive knee to the body. It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this. Oh, how good was that judo toss? Jones gets stunned there by that stiff jab. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Well, you saw us referencing the tail of the tape, DC. He's... Oh, gotta keep pressing here.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Romanov's in half guard. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Romanov's really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Nicely done.
Yep. Oh, in the mouth.
2 minutes now to go in the fight.
This man is landing.
Oh! Romanov's in half guard now. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Like that.
He's in the
Like
mount.
that.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Big shots landed by him now. Alexandr Romanov. Tie is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in, Daniel, and stop this fight right now. Hard to be a one-eyed fighter in a mixed martial arts setting. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Jones.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Jones is right back to the full mount here. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. The
Ladies
official
and gentlemen,
decision is in. It
after
resides
5
with
rounds,
Bruce Buff.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Jon Jones!
All right, so Jon Jones doles out a lot of damage as usual, but also as usual, not forcing the finish. You heard it from Bruce. Jones, your winner by decision tonight.
Jones never comes outside of himself. He's okay fighting in a long fight because he's so well equipped for it. He has all the skills to allow for him to win decisions. Tonight he does it.